So here I am trying to lead this church. And what that looks like is we're in an urban center, like the pull of culture and its moral vision is just so overwhelming, and it's just the things that we believe, the teachings of Jesus of Nazareth, the writings of the New Testament are more out of sync with our culture now than they have been in hundreds and hundreds of years. Then everybody has a phone and they're like, can't pray anymore anyway because they're texting all the time, or posting on Instagram story or whatever. And then people are dealing with trauma from their childhood. And then you have all this like church confusion, and the mega church is a general rule. And this is true of, I think, much smaller churches as well that had that same kind of mindset of church as an event you go to on Sunday. I think as a general rule, it's a fair critique to say they did not do a great job raising people to be apprentices of Jesus of Nazareth with the spiritual disciplines or the practices of Jesus as a core part of what they do. So all that to say, that's a long kind of framing of our cultural moment. I think for us, it means that we're coming back to the spiritual disciplines, which we prefer just to call the practices of Jesus, and having to reteach people a lot of what it actually means to follow Jesus from the ground up. And a lot of time in the Bible, a lot of time in theology, because we have to think through the issues, because that's a huge part. But that's not enough anymore. We also have to teach people how to pray, how to be alone with themselves and God, how to be in community, how to do relationships, how to stay in a relationship longer than a few years, romantic or not. And so it's a lot of, I think, back to the basics, which in our American context sounds kind of revolutionary. We're doing the spiritual disciplines and we're eating meals together around a table. It's like such basic, way of Jesus stuff. But at least in America, we lost sight of a lot of that.